Kicking back. How are you?
I'm
well?
good, yeah. I'm very good, actually.
Wonderful. I'm a bit ill.
Oh, why?
World Cup fever.
Oh.
Yeah. It's kicking on, people. It's time. Do you think England can do it? It's about time. Every 4 years, like clockwork, I get going.
You do indeed,
I'm ready
yeah.
for it.
We've
ready.
held you back so far.
I know. It's a hard job, and I don't blame you.
Yeah,
For,
a few weeks away, but... Yeah.
I'm telling you now, this is the one.
Do you think?
No, I don't really. I've got to be honest.
No, I don't.
This is not the one, but I am an optimist.
I'd be surprised. I'd be very surprised.
This, I think, it's a good opportunity for us as ever, but you look, there's strong teams in there. The France, Spain come to mind. I think...
It seems like ages ago since Argentina won it.
Yes, it does.
Doesn't it?
It truly does.
I'm repping them today.
Yeah, fair play.
But
Don't
it
blame
seems like a lifetime ago. I can't believe... Honestly, it seems like a lifetime ago.
It's weird because I was thinking about previous World Cups and which ones really stood out for me, and they do seem so long ago, but I remember where I was for almost all of them. What is your favourite World Cup?
2010.
2010, South Africa.
Without a doubt. 2010 World Cup was the best World Cup so far. 100%. From the atmosphere, I wasn't there, but watching it on TV, the atmosphere looked unreal. I wish I was there.
Right.
I definitely wish I was there. The songs, the teams, and the drama. I think it was the best World Cup so far. Yeah, like Spain won that year, and to be honest, rightly so. Like with that last, like the winner from Iniesta was unreal. But the very first goal, the South Africa goal, do you remember?
I do remember that. Oh
when
my
he
God,
scored,
yes.
and then they were all dancing. That just set the tone.
So sick.
Literally set the tone. But the theme tune, you know, the theme, what is it? The World Cup song?
Shakira, yeah.
Shakira, absolutely legendary. With all like the people in the music video and everything. Honestly, you couldn't beat it. And didn't someone handball it?
Let me have a think.
Suarez, right?
Suarez handball.
Yeah.
Was that year, 2010?
I'm sure it was against Ghana, I think.
Jeepers, you've got a good memory there.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, it was a good World Cup. It was a great World Cup. I think there was so much drama as well.
On the topic of World Cup songs, what would you say is the best World Cup song? Do you think Shakira?
100%.
Really?
Shakira. Yeah, Waka
nice.
Waka. You can't beat a bit of Waka Waka.
For me, the best World Cup song, Anton Deck. Do you remember We're on the Ball? Beckham to Heskey. Do you remember?
How long ago was that?
Don't you worry. Don't you worry. That was excellent. PJ and Duncan, like we've never
World
heard
Cup
of.
was that?
That was 2002, that.
Right.
We're on the ball. Do you know, Scholesy, Gerrard.
Was that the actual official World Cup song, or was that just England's World Cup song?
That's a great point, you know. I doubt that Anton Deck were doing the official World Cup song for Japan.
Brazil won that year, didn't it?
To be fair, you made a good point there. Yeah. I can't think that Japan are like, get me PJ and Duncan.
Thought that.
Rapidly. Now, wonderful audience, let's talk breakfast. One of my favourite topics, one of my favourite meals, one of my favourite things to do in life, really. And that's thanks to Huel, because honestly, this Black Edition powder is a lifesaver. 40 grams of protein, 26 vitamins and minerals. And I tell you what, you have it at the start of your day, you feel full, you're focused, you're ready to go. It sets me up, I'm in full flow ever since I've had Huel. And I must say, it couldn't have happened without this. Black Edition powder, it's a game changer.
For me, it's the Black Edition ready to drink because they're so nice to have after training. I find they help me stay consistent, and they help me with meal times, they help me with everything, to be honest. And I really like the vanilla one. I've got it here. This is my go-to at the minute, and I just find it so refreshing, especially in the summer. Like I said, after training, it just helps me a lot.
You like that daily A to Z as well, don't you?
I love that one. I've started having that as well. I think that's really nice, and it's hydrating. You get all your vitamins, and you just get pure energy from it. And I just really like that one as well. And you know what?
Go on.
I get that from my local Tesco. And
It's in the meal deal.
It's in the meal
It's
deal.
in the meal deal, people. That's huge. If you want to try Huel, though, you can also go to my.huel.com/kickingback. Enter the code kickingback. You'll get £10 off your order. Can't go wrong. Thank you, Huel, for allowing us to offer that to our audience. And thank you very much for being partners on the show, on with the programme. I think that song is a good one. I also didn't mind. Do you remember when that was for Southgate? Oh, that was probably my favourite World Cup as well. Do you remember when Southgate took us to the semi-final against Croatia?
Yeah, one of his waistcoat song or something.
Looking back at where we first met.
Yeah.
You know,
I do remember that.
but-
I was in Dubai for that.
But yeah,
For the whole World Cup. Yeah, when I
Pretty
lived
bougie.
there.
that's
It
pretty
was
bougie.
all right, yeah.
That's good. It's interesting because I feel like every World Cup I remember them because of what I was doing, not necessarily. It's like I remember the 2002 World Cup. I was sat cross-legged in school. They wheeled in a giant telly, and we watched games. Do you know what I mean? And like it was sick. And then I remember when we played against Croatia more recently.
Yeah,
giant big screen in the middle of town, and it was like the whole town was out. People I haven't seen in like 5-10 years, and we were all like, "How's it going?" And we were all united over this thing, and it was like, this is actually powerful because this is the greatest night out I've had seriously all year, possibly in years, and like. What else could do that but England getting way further than we thought? It give us all a bit of something. It give us a bit of hope. Like I feel like I'm getting motivational now. I'm feeling inspired. It was quality.
It was good, yeah. We did the same, to be fair. Everyone just gathered around big screens around like Dubai or whatever. It was so good, like the atmosphere out there. And I remember the 2002 World Cup. To be honest with you, I don't remember much from it because I was that young, but I remember that was my first ever football shirt, I think, and it was a Brazil shirt because they won the 2002 World Cup, and it was literally down to my ankles. I was only about 5 or something, and it was right down to my ankles, and that was my first football shirt. That's where it began.
It's a good one, isn't it? I mean, Brazil actually have historically some of the best kicks for me. I think it's just like the colourway, everything like
the
that.
90.
Yeah.
Oh,
top
unreal.
Notch.
I think there's been some great moments in World Cups though.
Yes,
so
true,
far.
True.
I think there's been some top moments like the hand of God. You know what my favourite moment... I don't know if it's my favourite. I think it's the most shocking moment.
Interesting.
You want to have a guess?
Most shocking moment. Let me have a think. Shocking. I'm struggling to move away from what you just said. The hand of God was very shocking, wasn't it?
It was shocking, but I wasn't alive then. But
all right, for your life.
I remember seeing this with my own eyes, and I was only a kid still, and I thought, God, what's going on? Zidane's headbutt.
Oh,
crazy,
yes,
absolutely wild.
That was a mad one.
It's got to be. That's got to be the all-time top World Cup moment ever. Zidane's headbutt.
Respectfully disagree, because it was a top moment. But my favourite World Cup moment actually belongs to Colombian goalkeeper René Higuita, who had like one of the all-time great moments of any goalkeeper ever. Probably the great goalkeeping moment in history, when he did that unbelievable save with the back of his... Do you know what I mean?
I loved that.
Jumped up. What are you doing?
I remember that when I was little. I used to see videos of it.
Could you imagine being a manager? I don't know what you do. What do you do? Like, if I seen him afterwards, I'd be like, I want to kill you, but I want to hug you.
How do you even get your leg up there?
That's what I mean. Like,
and he stood up after. He landed on his feet.
Yeah, absolute madness. Absolute madness. What confidence. Braggadocio. Only Colombia. Only Colombia. Incredible, but there's been so many moments, and like I was just saying about the kits as well, that's a big part of it for me as well, is seeing all the kits. I think there's been some amazing kits. I always go back to Nigeria. I look at like classic England ones with a bit of, fondness as well. Do you remember when they had the cross up there and everything like that?
Yeah.
Even the collar one, I rated.
Retro.
Badge in the middle and all that.
The red one, I used to have the red one.
And it's quality. What's your favourite World Cup kit ever?
Oh, that's a hard question, to be honest with you. I like the Nigeria one because that was like unexpected, I think, but it was unreal.
Fashion.
And you know what? I do like the Netherlands kits, the orange ones. I think I wore one a couple of weeks ago.
That's right.
But they've got so many kits. I remember I had a France one when I was growing up, a blue French one with the little bird.
Yeah, that little fella. I remember him. That was the 98 World Cup.
Like the proper old ones, the FFF proper
I'm about
old
a different
ones.
thing, I think. At the 1998 World Cup in France, there was a little birdie with blue. He had red. Do you remember him? He had red hair.
I was 1, but I know what you mean.
I was 5, I think.
I do know what you mean, but that's not the same thing.
I remember being in France for that. Yeah, agreed. But I remember being in France for that, and that was one of my first footballing memories. Actually, was this little bird. Thinking he looks fun. He looks cool.
Yeah.
And next thing I know, here I am doing a football podcast.
Yeah.
On the topic of blue kits that are mint.
Oh.
Japan.
Yeah.
That's a proper trendy little number.
Japan's kits are nice. Have you seen the pink one?
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah,
that's like the what they call the cherry blossoms of Japan, aren't they?
Yeah.
Nice that.
It's unreal. What about you folks? Let us know what kits you think are the standout World Cup kits. We should get into some of the cool ones. Maybe the ones that people don't know about as well, because we all know the big ones. But
yeah. We'll get into it.
Cool ones.
Got a lot of World Cup stuff.
Yeah.
To go through.
But we've got so much to go through and so much in the pipeline. I think it's time that we debuted a new segment on this podcast. I'm calling it like where to, because we're planning places to go to.
Yeah.
And I think that we should, in theory, get people involved in where we go to. We can basically, we want to see any clubs in the world, but the most interesting ones. I was wondering, is there a club that comes to mind for you that you think would be a top one to go to?
Oh, that's a good question. Let me have a quick think. You go. And I'll have a quick think. Because there's so many. You're asking me. I want to go everywhere.
Right, fair enough. Let me have a think then. One club that I would love to visit, Bayern Munich. Because of what we've seen in Germany already is how they treat fans. It's so good. It's so like football first. And you lose that in some other countries. And I think Bayern Munich is one of the best examples. So many members, you know, as a club. I think it has the most members potentially. And then it has the noise. And it's got Vincent Kompany doing his thing as well.
Can't beat that.
It's just a good club and a good group of fans as well. So I think Bayern Munich is one of the top ones on my list as well. How about yourself?
Yeah, I've got somewhere. And for me, I think Atletico Madrid would be amazing to go to because it's just different, isn't it? It's in a big city of Madrid, but it's Atletico Madrid, you know? It's not Real Madrid. It's Atletico, and they're different. They're just different. The fans look great. Simeone has been there for years. And
Spanish Ferguson, isn't he?
Literally, yeah. And I think he's built that club how he wants to build it. And I'd just like to see what it's about because there's so many players that have come through Atletico Madrid that have become superstars, you know.
Absolutely.
I think it would be an amazing place, and the city of Madrid is unbelievable, so
Yes.
I'd like to go there.
Yeah, no, I completely get it. I think that's a great one. Espanyol as well, obviously. That's like Barcelona, but not Barcelona.
Oh yeah,
I bet these are top clubs to go to.
that's another one
If
of mine
there's
on the list.
Any that we haven't mentioned that come to mind for you that you think you could either drop us a comment or get in touch on the email address that's on our channel. It's kickingbackpod@gmail.com. But we are looking at where to go later on in the year. So any suggestions, very much appreciated. And that'll do for now, won't
That'll do. You know what? Just as before we go, it's coming up to summer, isn't it? And you know when you said that bird from France
it? Yeah.
that you were going on about, did you ever have, do you remember when you was little and you went on holiday to some holiday destination?
Uh-huh.
Do you know what I'm going to say?
No, go.
You got the ice cream
Oh my God!
in the
penguin.
bird. In the bird,
Yeah.
yeah.
He had fuzzy hair, did he?
You reminded me of that. I literally
What a
thought
boy.
about that.
He were a legend.
That was such a good ice cream.
Yeah, it was, and they never sold it in England, but they sold it in every other country.
Every other country by the beach or on holiday, you got it.
Can I have a penguin ice cream, please? Everyone knew it.
Oh, it was unreal.
Yeah, fuzzy little, and you keep them. I keep them.
Yeah, I kept them all.
Right, I have
got a big beak.
Yeah, little army of penguins.
They
Oh,
were great.
brilliant stuff. That's a good one.
Good luck for them this summer.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey,
Clubs and penguins.
clubs and penguins.
Do you have a club? No.
What was that?
No, nothing.
Fair enough.
Doesn't matter.
Hey, people, thank you so much for watching. We're off to plan a hunt for penguins or something like that. So thank you for
Clubs and penguins.
Yes, football first. But on that topic, more visits coming very soon to some of the biggest and best clubs that we've been to so far, and that's saying something at this point, isn't it?
Yep.
Taking a mick, this list of clubs.
Let's go.
Ever growing. So yeah, thank you for all your support. Thank you for watching the show. If you're listening on Spotify, Google Podcasts, please leave a nice review. Do what you do. If you're watching on YouTube, give us a subscribe. Do all that stuff. But we'll be back in a week with more waffle, more nonsense, and we appreciate it when you do watch our waffle. So thank you very much. Speak soon. All the best. Enjoy the football. Take care.
Goodbye.